This Pride Month, we aired a story about the state's first LGBTQ plus affordable housing facility set to break ground in a matter of months.
However, many of you had questions about discrimination laws, and the story made headlines. News Center Maine's Zach Blanchard verifies.
We've received some questions about Maine's first LGBTQ plus affordable housing project. Viewer Jim asked, isn't the LGBTQ housing being built in Maine against the law? And there have been a number of posts and stories popping up on social media like this from the conservative publication The Maine Wire with the headline LGBTQ only housing planned for Portland, claiming it potentially violates laws. But does it? Let's verify. Our sources are the Maine Human Rights Act, the Maine Human Rights Commission, Maine Housing, and the Equality Community Center, the organization behind the project. Under the state's Human Rights Act, Subchapter 4 on fair housing, you cannot refuse to show, sell, rent, or lease to any person on the basis of race or color, sex, sexual orientation, or gender identity.
The intent behind the Maine Human Rights Act is to ensure that everybody is treated equally under the law.
The head of the Maine Human Rights Commission says state law is designed to prevent housing discrimination for often marginalized communities.
I think a lot of civil rights and human rights laws were implemented because certain groups of people were experiencing discrimination, retaliation, some kind of adverse action.
And Maine Housing, the state agency playing a large role in the project, said in a statement, the only thing that distinguishes this project from other older adult properties is that it is located adjacent to the Equality Community Center. And finally, the Equality Community Center's website announcing the project says it is open to all. Reading, quote, the new housing structure will be located right next to the ECC and open to all those ages 55 plus, including LGBTQ plus older adults, allies, and other marginalized members of our community. So we can verify it's false. Maine's first LGBTQ plus affordable housing project is not against the law. However, it's intended to provide a safe option for older, often marginalized members of the community across the state. With your Verify, I'm Zach Blanchard.
As always, if there is something you want us to look into, email verify@newscentermaine.com. You can also reach out to us on social media.